So, ladies and gentlemen, the world's strongest Madden Ultimate Team just got stronger and better. And a lot better. Even though the overall stays the same, I like to think as we go on ahead and take our coins for selling that Brandon Williams, I like to think that we got a lot better. So let's go on ahead and show you guys the upgrades that we were able to make. So first and foremost, I know, first thing you notice is that we no longer have our wide receiver who's holding down our slot for the +2 catching for a while, the motivators, Michael Thomas. I knew that would be the first thing you notice. We had him in there for a while for the +2 catching. He makes a significant, well, not a significant, he makes a difference for more defensive players than offense. When I add him in, he doesn't really add any overall to any offensive player. But defense, like Eric Allen, goes from a 98 to a 99 overall if I have motivators, Michael Thomas there, and he gets the +2 catching. But our receivers were so stacked that we had to go on ahead and just part ways with them. So first, we went ahead and powered up OBJ. We have 97 overall OBJ powered up, and he's able to go to 98 due to the chemistries in our coach. 97 speed, 96 catching, 96 elusiveness, 99 spec catch, 94 release, 96 route running, 93 catching traffic with a jumping of 97. Now, I was very skeptical of powering up this card. I was like, I'm not really too sure. Then I seen the speed. I was like, oh yeah, it's got to be done for the coacher. That is fast. That is very fast. There's not too many receivers in the game that have that speed, and we're going to take advantage of that and have them on our team and hope that there's not too many people with blazing fast secondaries where we can just, take advantage. With somebody this fast, just put the ball in their hands. Just put the ball in their hands and watch them do work, man. Great route running, great spec catch, great elusiveness, great speed. Just a no-brainer. We had to put him in there. And he's the only wide receiver that we had. And I'm lying. We picked up 2 more receivers. We picked up Brandon Cooks. Now, I selected him when I did the set for Chris Johnson, which you're going to see him in a second. And when you do, you get to select 4 NFL Combine NAT players, and then you get to select 2 more that are auctionable and tradable. So the 4 that I selected out of the group was Brandon Cooks, Dontari Poe, Myles Garrett, and the other one, I forgot. Honestly, I can't remember. But this Brandon Cooks definitely is going to be on the squad. 97 speed. Again, a lot of speed. Can definitely take the top off of a defense. Once you see Cooks out there, once you see OBJ, and you see Ross out there and Tyreek Hill, we have a lot of speed, and it hopefully gives mismatches for us to take advantage of. Now, this card has great route running, 94 catch in traffic, 94 release, 97 spec catch, 95 elusiveness, 97 speed. Originally, we had Tyreek Hill, who was the fastest player as a receiver eligible in the game with 97 speed. Now we have OBJ with 97 speed. We have Tyreek Hill with 97 speed. We also have Brandon Cooks with 97 speed. And as I mentioned earlier, we did the set for Chris Johnson, and this card looks fantastic. I'm not really a big fan of the Energizer chemistry. I wish it had Never Stumble. Like, Never Stumble is so good. It's so damn good. But nonetheless, this card just looked monstrous. 98 speed makes him a speed demon. Without Coach Madden, he obviously has 97. Still the fastest running back in the game. 97 agility, 98 acceleration, 94 carry, 98 spin move, 98 elusiveness, 88 trucking with a juke move of 99. Now, the reason why we're able to get trucking to 88 is +2 from Ripkowski, the motivator fullback. Excuse me. And +1 from Tier 3, Coach Madden. Really looking forward to playing with this Chris Johnson. Oh, yeah, that was the other NAT. I just remembered. The other NAT player that I chose was Evan Ingram. Again, to me, no-brainer. 93 speed on a tight end. You got to be kidding me. So we're able to get that up to 94. He has pretty good run blocking at 83. Amazing run catching ability, 96 catching, 96 route running, 93 catching traffic, 98 spec catch, on top of having playmaker. Oh yeah, we're going to take that every day and twice on Sunday. So those were the new offensive additions we were able to add. Just an absolute great receiving core that we went ahead and added. And our running backs are just monstrous. You know, we have CJ2K, we have 99 Ladanian, who's an absolute monster. We have Freeman, who is a stud. And then you need your goal line, your Thunderback, and Jerome Bettis to go on ahead and get you those guaranteed short yardage situations where you can count on him to fall forward for you. Defensively, we went ahead and got Ryan Shazier, 98 overall, due to all the boosts that he receives, and he has an absolute incredible card. 94 speed, 92 awareness, 95 tackle, 92 play rec, 94 block shed, 98 pursuit, 92 zone with the hit power of 95. So this card not only is going to be a terrific user, even though I still think I'm going to be using Barr just because of the heights. The speed is +3, which is nice, but you know, the +4 inches that Anthony Barr has just makes him very difficult to pass over. But Ryan Shazier in like a deep blue, just playing over the middle of the field by himself, ton of speed there, and his run stopping ability is obviously pretty good. As you take a look at his high tackle, his pretty good block shed, his amazing pursuit. This card looks like it's going to be all over the field. I will be using him in some situations, but for the most part, I'm going to stay with Barr. But Ryan Shazier looks like an absolute god. We went ahead and did the power up set for Jadeveon Clowney. I actually have Aaron Donald on the auction house as we speak. Wasn't really a big fan of Aaron Donald. Just didn't do all that great for me. Like, Jason Taylor is out of this world. Highly recommend him. He is phenomenal. He's phenomenal. He's really good. He gets to the quarterback savagely. Like, he is just an absolute animal on that D line. And when I took a look at Clowney and noticed, the similarities in acceleration, speed, power move, well, not power move, just finesse move and power move, both being dominant, him having more block shed, and him having secure tackler. Like, that right there is amazing. Both our D ends and our D tackles have secure tackler. Well, not Snacks, but Mean Joe Green does. So 3 out of 4 when it comes to our D tackles have secure tackle. Well, not our D tackles. 3 out of 4 when it comes to our defensive line, I should say, have secure tackler. To me, that's big. Any insta shed that we get on a run is pretty much going to guarantee a tackle once they get their hands on them, and that's big. That's really big. I mean, 91 speed. Jason Taylor having the same speed on the outside edges is just tremendously fast, right? We have really quick speed on the outside. He doesn't have the best strength, but again, 99 block shed, 97 tackle, 98 power move, 93 finesse move. Had to get him. And on top of me not really liking Aaron Donald, made that decision that much easier. To do the set for CJ2K is expensive. Right now he's up for like 1.6 mil. I think he sold as high as like 1.9. But I would like to think the team just got overwhelmingly better, significantly in the receiving core. We went in and added 3 receivers in OBJ and Brandon Cooks. You may be asking, so wait a minute, that's only 2. Where's the third one? When we scroll over to our special teams, you'll see that our kick returner is John Ross. Now we have him here because as long as he's in the lineup, we can then substitute him manually in any receiving formation, and we want him on the squad because of his speed. The first 99 speed player in Madden, unless you have Dion when you play squads, because they combine coaches when you play squads. So if you have 2 players on your team with Coach Maddens, 2 people with Coach Maddens, they add both Coach Maddens together, and you'll get +2 speed for everybody. So I've seen Dion with 99 speed in squads, but this is the first 99 speed that you're able to do on your own because he has 98 speed. Tier 1 Madden gives you +1 speed, Bada boom, bada bing, 99. Now, his receiving attributes are not that great. He's not the best receiver out there in the world. He's only a 92 overall receiver. But you don't get John Ross on your team and expect him to route people up and decimate a Deion Sanders on a C route. You get him because he's extremely fast, and there's only one person that can keep up with him realistically in the game right now, and that's Deion. Like, on a streak, there should only be Deion that's going to be able to keep up with him, unless he gets jammed so significantly at the line where it messes up his route. Because you can take a look, his receiving attributes are not that good. He does have 91 route running, though. And again, that's due to Tier 3 Coach Madden. But his catching traffic is low. His spec catch isn't the highest. His release is really low. His elusiveness is nowhere near as what it should be when you think of somebody so fast with 98 speed. His spin move is pretty bad. But he's just going to be your one-play touchdown guy. You put him on the field, and you want to put him on that cover 4 beater. You want to go ahead and try and beat your defense over the top. Maybe hit him with a quick drag and make something happen. Just put the ball in his hands, and hopefully he can make plays. So several new receiving options. And I think our running backs got just so much better in depth, where we got CJ 2K, then we got LaDainian backing him up. And if you guys seen the earlier gameplays, this Freeman is really, really good. This Freeman is a monster. So it's a tough decision on, who to stay with, who to get rid of, who's going to be my number 2 back. Me personally is probably going to be Freeman. I probably would go with LaDainian, some situations, but for the most part, I'm probably going to stick with Freeman as the backup, and Jerome Bettis in my 3rd and inches, 4th and inches type situations, or in the goal line. And I wish I had never stumble active. The only way I can do that without starting one of those running backs is for me to put Travis Kelce in the starting lineup as a tight end, but he's not even in the lineup anymore. We removed him for Ingram. You see, I got so much, so many tight ends and run blocking options. You guys know I run the ball a lot, so I like to put my tight ends as receivers to block for me, or fullback at my tight ends. That way I can then put my tight ends at receivers, and that's why you see Delaney Walker here. That's why underneath him you see Frank Wycheck there, just so I can manually sub them in. And even over here, you'll see I have Devlin here, just so I can manually sub him in. The same with Bo Jackson. So I can just sub these guys in manually at tight end spots for a run blocking ability, and then put Winslow or Reed or whoever it is I need to put at the tight end spot. But yeah, I just wish for this card to be perfect, never stumble, and he is there. Never stumble and pound the rock, and we are looking at a 90 trucking back with never stumble, which would be made. But we can't choose. But Energizer, it's okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. But you do realize that whenever you do like a juke and stuff like that, it's just been nerfed so significantly. So we really got to rely on the spin move and whatnot. I just prefer never stumble because, I don't really see me regaining stamina helping me out so dramatically to where, his speed is 98. Like, as soon as I spin, I could lose stamina. I'm still going to be the fastest guy on the field. But never stumble. You stumble a lot when you run the ball, especially me. Since I don't really run tosses. I run stretches and I run strong powers and dives and inside zones and whatnot. I don't really run tosses. So as soon as I get the ball, there's usually an offensive lineman just directly in front of me, and I trip a lot. And you really don't realize how amazing Never Stumble is until you have it active. But still, 98 speed, 99 juking, 88 trucking. I would like to think he can probably get away with some trucking animations. I definitely want to put that to the test when I do play a game tomorrow and upload content for you guys to see if we're able to get some good trucking animations. Hopefully we can, because if he does, then he's the perfect running back. And it's going to take an absolute monster, probably a big ultimate legend, to get rid of Chris Johnson. So that phone call just lets me know it's time to go. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to the content of all these new guys. We're going to go on ahead and be signing out. Peace!